330 million tennis balls are produced annually. That's enough to fill the Empire State Building until the 67th floor. But have you ever wondered what goes into making tennis balls? Thousands of workers across the world work 8 hours a day, 6 days a week to assure balls are ready to be used. So the true question is, which country truly dominates tennis ball manufacturing? Back in the 1870s, the first tennis balls were simple. They were made of pure rubber thanks to Charles Goodyear's innovation. But as the sport evolved, so did the tennis ball. Therefore, a cloth covering was introduced to improve playability. Fast forward to 1972, the ITF introduced a change that would alter the visual experience of the game forever: the yellow tennis ball. Studies showed that this color was easier to track on television, thus making the game more enjoyable for viewers. Today, the yellow tennis ball is an iconic part of the sport, but who controls the production of these vital game pieces? The answer takes us to the heart of Southeast Asia, Thailand. Thailand might not come to mind when you think of tennis. However, this country is the powerhouse behind the majority of the world's tennis ball production. It has become the destiny for many manufacturers, including Wilson, which owns an extensive 118,000 square foot facility in Nakhon Pathom. Here, 400 workers hustle producing 275,000 balls daily, over 100 million a year. But why Thailand? Well, the answer lies in the country's well-established manufacturing infrastructure and a robust ecosystem of rubber local suppliers and networks. Thailand's labor costs aren't the lowest. In Southeast Asia, wages can be up to 50% lower in countries like Vietnam and Indonesia. Yet, Thailand remains a favored destination due to its efficiency and the quality of its resources. Rubber, the most crucial material in tennis ball production, is abundant and high quality in Thailand. While Thailand may dominate the global stage, it's not the only player. The Philippines also has tennis ball fame through its factory in Bataan, ownership of the English brand Slazenger. This plant produces the official tennis balls for Wimbledon, involving a process far more complex than one might expect. The rubber may come from Thailand, but other components originate from 11 different countries. Before these balls reach the hands of champions like Novak Djokovic, they record 50,000 miles in travel. This is why, unlike the massive production of the Thai factories, the Bataan facility only produces 54,000 balls annually. Behind the story of these tennis balls are the people who make them. The workers in Thailand and the Philippines are the core of the industry, often working 8-hour shifts, 6 days a week. Many earn as little as $5 a day. However, these workers are the unseen support of a multi-billion-dollar sport, yet their wages and working conditions often remain miserable. When it comes to the detailed process of production, tennis balls may appear simple. However, they are among the most complex sports balls to manufacture. Their design and production follow precise specifications set by the ITF, with complexities arising from requirements around weight, size, rebound, hardness, and other detailed factors. It all begins with high-quality ribbed smoked sheet rubber, primarily sourced from Thailand. This rubber is blended with over 10 substances to create a compound that's firm yet elastic, forming the basis for what will become the core of the ball. Next, the rubber pellets are heated to 155 degrees Celsius and pressed into perfect half spheres. They are then left to cool down, and after that, glue is applied to the edges to prepare for joining. After that, the halves are joined in a hydraulic press using heat and pressure in a process called vulcanization. This creates a sealed core with the right pressure for optimal play. The cores are then roughened in a sandpaper-lined drum and coated in glue to ensure the felt will adhere properly. This is often a blend of wool and nylon. It typically arrives in long sheets and is put into a stamping machine, which cuts it into the required shapes. The cut pieces are then collected and glue is applied to the edges. To attach the felt, the bare tennis ball is placed in a machine where the felt is wrapped securely around the core. Finally, the balls undergo a last vulcanization to secure the felt, followed by steam drying. Each ball is then checked for quality, branded, and sealed in pressurized cans. Now they are ready to be packaged and shipped. While tennis balls drive a sport enjoyed by millions, their production comes with significant environmental costs. Each ball produces about 1.2 pounds of carbon emissions, with professional players switching balls every 2 hours and tournaments like the US Open discarding 100,000 balls annually. The ecological footprint adds up fast. These balls are non-biodegradable, taking up to 400 years to decompose. This is why their outer layer, made of PET, the same material as plastic bottles, eventually releases microplastics with every strike of the racket. These tiny particles become floating, entering our lungs and waterways, contributing to long-term pollution. Not all hope is lost, because in 2019, Wilson launched its Trinity line, a more sustainable alternative with an elastomer core that doesn't require pressurization. This innovation extends the lifespan of tennis balls, eliminating the need for plastic cans. The Netherlands-based startup Renewable is another solution. By recycling old tennis balls, Renewable crafts new ones using 100% organic wool and cotton, ensuring zero microplastic pollution. Additionally, in the US, the nonprofit Recycle Balls has partnered with Wilson to repurpose discarded tennis balls into materials for tennis courts and even horse arenas. But before you click off, all of this has no sense if you don't understand the entire history of tennis. So what are you waiting for? Click it, you'll see what I mean. Thank you for watching.